Njoku has come up with a tweet. I think it's mandatory. If you tweet, if you're a Cleveland athlete, you must say something nice about the city of Cleveland. I think that's mandatory, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. He
Yeah,
says,
everybody seems to do it. It doesn't necessarily change what they do
it,
contract-wise or whatever else,
no,
but
but they love the city. I want to, according to Njoku, I want to make something perfectly clear. I love the city of Cleveland with all my heart. This game is filled with a lot of complications, but don't think for a second that I don't love and appreciate Cleveland and all it's done for me. So you don't really have to do anything. You just say I love Cleveland, and you're in safe territory.
yeah, I think going back to one of the the Lofton contract stuff back in the '90s. I mean, that's what he kept saying was how much he loved being here. And
Right.
to this day, people still call him the mayor because they think he never wanted to leave here. Well, you know,
I remember he
there's
wanted to leave here.
I would say the same
I,
for those guys.
yeah, I do remember that he did want to leave for some time, but
Yeah.
it all worked out for everybody. So what do you do? Would you trade Njoku or not? He's third on the list.
Well, I don't know. We've talked about this in principle a little bit. I just think that we don't. This is such uh, uncharted territory going into a season with this virus hanging over everybody's head. Right now, it looks like they've got too many good players at the position, but we don't know. I mean, injuries in the NFL, there's always uh, physical attrition, during the course of a season or training camp or whatever. And now we're going to have this thing as a possibility of where guys are going to get sick and have to leave the team for a certain amount of time. I would not be in a hurry to trade anybody at this point that I thought was a value could be a valuable part of this team, especially an offense, the offense, because I think that's where this team's going to hang its hat.
And I also think if you're a tight end, you have more of a chance to succeed with the new coach and the new scheme here in Cleveland than you do somewhere else. I mean, you're only talking about a couple of teams that need somebody at that position, and they haven't loaded up on tight ends yet around the league. So I would think that Njoku has a chance to play here if he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been kind of a mystifying guy. He's the guy that doesn't make the easy catches, but usually makes the hard catches. Has not been able to stay on the field. We know there was an issue between him and the head coach last year, and it's yet to be, decided amongst people in the media, at least, like who was to blame for that. Was it Njoku not wanting to practice hard? Was it him not running routes, falling asleep in meetings? What was it exactly, or was it Freddie just misusing his personnel?